I know. You want to be the next Haley fam or just Allie, don't you? The next big booktuber. But you can't really do that if you don't know where to start. That's why in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys how to become the next booktuber. Now I know, you see all the booktubers, including me, with such large shelves and large collection of books and a book cart and 20 million books, but you don't need that. Actually, when I started out being a booktuber, I only had about 20 books. You don't need anything. You don't need a whole bunch. You can use library books. The entire point of being a booktuber is talking about, reviewing, and reading books. You don't have to own thousands upon thousands of them to become an official booktuber. That's just not how it goes. I mean, as you can see here, I own so many books now, but that's after I've been on BookTube for about, what, almost 2 years? Come on, guys. I didn't just grow this collection overnight. And plus, the entire point of being a booktuber is not revolving around how many books you own. It's revolving about the content you make. So, the first thing I want to start off with is getting a checklist. Right here, this checklist on this thing, I've had this clipboard for about 7 years, y'all. So, don't be talking when you see how busted up and needed it looks. But I have a checklist, and this checklist has the videos that I want to film, and then if you go back enough, the shorts that I want to film. So YouTube videos, Instagram, TikTok, all of that's in the back. Now, this is what I mean when I say have a checklist. Do you have your checklist? You have all the videos you want to film. Not gonna show you guys this is all content that's not out yet, but you have a checklist full of videos that you want to film, and make your life a whole lot easier. In fact, this video was on my checklist. Somewhere up here. Not gonna show you where though. So yes, I'm gonna give you guys a few ideas of videos to make for your first few BookTube videos, okay? Just so we can get a few things down. Okay, so we have the beginner BookTube tag. This is basically just a basic video introducing yourself, talking about the kind of books you like, etc., etc. Read, rewrite, or burn. This is basically a trend that was mainly happened over book podcasts, but expanded over to actual video, long form, and also to YouTube Shorts. Don't ask me. I don't make the rules. I just regulate them. I don't do that either, but who cares? Reread, rewrite, or burn is basically where you get a whole bunch of books off of your shelf, or books that you've read. Once again, it doesn't have to be off of your shelf. Books that you've read, and you put the titles of those in a jar, in a cup, in a mug, or something, and then you pick out 3 of them, and you choose out of those 3 which one you would rewrite, reread, or burn. Pretty simple. Reading vlogs. Any kind of reading vlog, whether it's a challenge or a specific video, I have so many of those on my channel. I mean, I have how many pages can I read in a week? How many books can I read in 24 hours? All of it is up here on this here channel. But you also have specific reading vlogs. Like, for example, I have a reading vlog on all 3 of the books in the Empyrean series. Or almost 4 of the books in the Slightlark saga. I mean, there's so much that you can do. I even had an entire vlog revolving around this here book called, hello, Shades of Red. So you can make a book video, a book reading vlog out of literally any book you want to read. Next up are the challenges. You can do swapping my screen time with books, or every time I pick up my phone, I read a page. There's so much to do, and there are so many book challenges out there. So make sure you utilize your sources like Pinterest and YouTube. Those are usually where a lot of people get their content from. Filming. Now I know every single YouTuber will say, oh, you need a nice camera like this $500 Sony camera. Or you need a nice tripod like this $300 tripod that does the entire 360 and moves on its own. You don't need all that, okay? I personally just use my phone. And when you use your phone, there are settings and buttons. If I can show you guys on the video, I will. There are settings on the side that you can actually make it to look high quality, like you're filming it on a camera. And if you click that 3, I think it's like 3 something and HD, you can actually turn that into 4K and 6K, and that will just make your video quality a whole lot better. Now, will it take up more storage? Yes, it will, because the video is higher quality and it runs smoother. But it's definitely worth it if you are looking to make your videos look more professional and much more smoother. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. And now a word from our quote-unquote sponsors.
Don't say quote.
Okay, I'm sorry. And now a word from our gorgeous sponsor, me. So I wrote this book. It's called The Ruined Royals by Madison Hall. It's on Amazon. It's on Etsy if you guys want to get signed copies. It's also on Depop for a signed, discounted copy. So take that as you will. Take it as you will. Okay, so if you guys want to know what this book is about, it is a clean, it is YA, and it is a fantasy, mystery-ish kind of vibe, okay? You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, this book is everything I want and more. I actually don't like to read fantasy books, but this came to mind. Fantasy is actually used to be my least favorite genre, but it's moving higher up, I guess. So yeah, but this is about two girls, Valentina and Amira. Valentina is dirt poor, loves the color pink, and she lives on the streets. Like, girl, And Amira loves the color black, which is what the cover is based off of. It's based off of Amira because pink. What? Who said that? But Amira loves the color black. So obviously the cover is based off of her because screen time is not equivalent to Valentina's. So Amira is well off. She doesn't like people, and she just wants to be left alone. Okay, and both of these girls find out that they are part of the royal family. Now they are in the midst of practicing their magic. Okay, Amira can control fire, make fire, and Valentina can talk to animals. Do you see how different these two are? Okay, like they are different in every single way. But they are different in every single way. So they find out that they are part of the royal family, and they go to the castle, and they're so stoked, especially Valentina, because Valentina's never had anything really nice in her life. You know, like her parents are non-existent at this point. Like, girl, they dipped. Now they are here at this castle, and they find out that lo and behold, the guards, the staff, the maids, the chefs are all out to kill them. They want them dead along with the rest of their family. But in order to do this, they have to put them under this like sort of spell. And Valentina and Amira seem to be the only ones who are resisting this magic. So these two have to put away all of their differences because, like I said, they are completely different from each other, and solve this mystery. Don't die and don't get stuck in this curse, and don't let jealousy overcome them. Such a great book. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, it's linked in the description down below. And also, if you guys have already read this book, ARC signups are in the description for the novella, which is Broken Past. I'm gonna let you guys get back to your originally scheduled programming now. Now, as for my tripod here, I don't really have anything expensive. I've had the same tripod for about a year now. I got this for about $20, but I'm pretty sure it was on sale, so I want to say about $15. And I got this on Amazon. Now, am I thinking about replacing it because I realized lately that I started to do short form content and lack more stuff that it doesn't really do everything I want to do? Yes. But since most of the content I really focus on is long form videos like this, and I can simply do that, this is all I need. And I can use my hands to film that other stuff, right? Not that hard, right? Okay. Now, as for these microphones, everybody always assumes that microphones like these make your videos pop more. And to be honest, they do, because it helps your audio quality be a whole lot more better than if it were to be out of, the mic, It's much more clear, and you don't pick up on all that extra background noise. But everybody always assumes that these microphones are like hundreds upon hundreds and upon hundreds of dollars. They're not. I literally got a pack of 2 of these, and I've been using this for the past about year and a half now, for literally $15. And they work just fine. And there's no Bluetooth, it's literally just you pop it in and boom. Now you've got an entire microphone. And I can look this way and you guys can't even see me, and boom, you can still hear me clearly. See how simple it is? I know, right? Now when it comes to editing, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Editing is always my least favorite part of any video. I know, you wouldn't expect that from me because I own an entire PR company where we revolve around editing stuff for other people. And I edit every single one of my videos. And all my posts for Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. And everybody else I work for. It doesn't matter, okay? Editing is my least favorite part because mainly it's really only if I'm editing my own videos though. Because I'm not the biggest fan of listening to myself talk. Now, if you are the opposite, then editing will be so much fun for you. Now, CapCut, you gotta pay for CapCut now. Like everything good you have to pay for. I use CapCut Pro. I personally think that's better because I get a lot more features and my video just turns out better. I like how everything looks when I use CapCut Pro. Pretty sure that's about $20 a month though. Take that as you will. Now, CapCut Normal is not bad. It's a tad bad, okay? It's just a little bit, okay? We can work with it, but it's all about working with you guys. You don't have to spend a whole bunch of money to make your video like it's edited by some professional, especially if it's your first time, because it's your first time. Like, you're still learning. We're all learning. I'm still learning how to edit, and I'm editing for about 4 years now. So, yeah. I would just say do something simple. Make sure that there's nothing extra that you don't want to keep in the video. And also, when you're talking about certain books that are not on the screen at the moment and you cannot bring them onto the screen, make sure you have them like the corner or something. And I'll show you guys an example probably if I feel like it. Yeah. Also, CapCut now has this thing called like templates in your text entry box. So some stuff you guys need to use like the follow my TikTok or like subscribe, and I have like the little bell and stuff. It's literally just a CapCut template that I put in there in the corner of my videos, and it looks like I made it myself. I know. You thought I made it? I'm flattered. Gee whiz. No, I got it off the CapCut template. And a lot of my videos at the beginning where it's like the kind of like a montage is what happen in the video, and I have the words up there that says like in this video or something like that. Literally just CapCut templates. I mean, they're so cute and they're so efficient, and I'm pretty sure that most of them are not CapCut Pro. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. That might not be true. Yeah. But edit your videos because it's really important, and it also actually could be the most fun part of your your filming process. Just like take your own advice and edit your videos properly, like normal people. Can you go away? I'm trying to film a video. Thank you. I guess. Yeah, so that's really it when it comes to filming and editing. Thumbnails. Okay, I actually struggled with thumbnails for the longest time. Girls, thumbnails used to be my worst enemy. I used to hate thumbnails, actually. I used to hate making thumbnails. Now I'm okay with it. I'm not like the biggest fan, but I'm also like, I like it better than editing videos, you know? So really what I do is I take it into Canva, and actually you can do all this for free on Canva. Take it into Canva, upload your photo. So let's say I have shades of red here since it's available to me, and I pose like this or something like that, right? Take a picture of you doing that. I usually put it on countdown or something like that, so that way, yeah. Also, make sure you put it on 16:9 if you're taking the photo from your phone. Put it on the like aspect ratio of 16:9. Just make sure life is like 10 times easier. And then you bring it into Canva. And when you go into Canva, you're going to want to go to the draw, click the red marker, and make it white. Now, when you make it white, this is what we're going to do next. We're going to put in a little outline around me, around the book, whatever you want to do. And if you want to add in some pizzazz, you can do that as well. This is just something basic. Next up, you're going to want to add in your words. Now, if you are anything like me and you kind of want to overlap your face with your words, don't worry. This is so easy. It's going to make, like, I'm going to explain it the best way I can. Actually, you cannot do this with free Canva, but if you have Canva Pro like me, I'm going to show you guys how to do it. You go to background remover, and then you remove the background from your photo, and then you can just overlap it over the words that you put down. Now you want your words to curve, so they're like in this rainbowish kind of shape, right? Just go to text, click the effects, and then go to shape, and then click the curve, and then you can adjust the curve how you want it to look. It's so simple. I'm telling you. People make it seem like it's harder than it actually is. Trust me, it is not. I'm going to make your life a whole lot easier. I told you guys at the beginning of the video, this is going to make your life a whole lot easier. You're going to become the next Haley fam, man. I would say when it comes to making videos like this, make a whole bunch of interactive videos, like readers, like subscribers choose my reads. It just makes the fandom, what? It just makes your subscribers seem like you're interactive and that you care about their opinions and their feelings. It's like literally, come on guys. I do believe that it's it for today's video. I know it's not a lot, but it's really just the advice that I could give you right now because I'm not going to just feed you random nonsense, okay? This is just everything I do. So if this video helped you at all, I hope it did, by the way. I really hope it did. Then make sure you guys like, subscribe, and notifications so you guys never ever miss a video from me on Instagram and TikTok because I am an author and I would love your immense amount of support. Like, it literally could help me out so much if you guys just went to my Instagram, went to my TikTok, and followed me. You guys, people here on YouTube are missing out on a lot. Like, TikTok and Instagram have found out some stuff that YouTube has not heard of yet. They haven't, okay? So just go ahead and do the thing. I'll see you next video on that. Kisses. Mwah. Bye out and goodbye.